Today, I'll talk about LinkedIn. How did I get my first job using LinkedIn? So, 2020, that's when I got my first job using LinkedIn. So, in 2020, I was scouted by a brand, by someone who was doing digital marketing stuff. And this person saw me on LinkedIn because I updated my profile on LinkedIn. So let me give you a backstory. So in 2020 February, I did my course that is called Fundamentals of Digital Marketing. That course is offered by Google. Google still offers that course even now for free. So that was the very first course that I did. That was free online. And then after that, I continued doing a lot of free courses online, which is something that I'm still going to be plugging you with, guys, since I know that they're working. So after getting that course, I went on LinkedIn, I updated my summary, and then updated my headline. Now, let me tell you this, guys. I did not know anything when I updated those. I didn't know what I had to write, but how I did it, I just wrote my summary as if I'm writing about yourself. Yeah, that's how I wrote it. And also I did specify that I recently finished the course, so I'm looking for an internship or an entry-level job that is going to allow me to use the skills that I've just gained. So I did make that very clear that I recently finished a course, so I'm looking for a space that is going to allow me to use those skills. And then I don't remember, guys, between me updating the summary and also getting the DM. When, after how long, I don't remember that, but what I do know is that I got the DM recently after updating the summary, after finishing the course, because the lady that DM'd me, she said I couldn't help but notice that you recently finished a course and you're looking for a job. So I think I do have something for you. Can you please email me, and all those things there. Then she left email address because she said that they were launching something, right? So they're looking for someone who has the same skills as I have. So now they already knew that I'm new in the industry. I'm getting into the industry, so that's why they wanted me to be there, because also they were launching something new. So they were also not sure of how this is going to pan out, but they were looking for someone who's going to be assisting them in that. So I don't remember exactly how she structured the message, so I will put it here for you guys because I do know that I still have the message. So I will take the screenshot and then I will let you guys see it. So now this is for anyone who has not been on LinkedIn, or they think that LinkedIn is for people that are already there, they're working, they feel pressure. Because I've been talking to some people, because I'm always telling people that they should be there because it has worked for me. This is not the only person. I'll be revealing a lot of things that have been happening for me via LinkedIn, because this is not the last person, or she is the first but not the last person who have DM'd me that I've monetized through LinkedIn. There are a lot of people, a lot of networks that I've found through LinkedIn. Some I'm the one who found them, and some they were the one that found me, because I'm very active on LinkedIn. I don't lie to you guys, I do talk a lot on LinkedIn, but sometimes I keep quiet for a very long time until I feel better, and then I go back to LinkedIn. But in most cases, I'll tell you that I'm very active on LinkedIn, and that's how I get a lot of clients using LinkedIn, because I am active there. So now, if you are someone that is no, I don't know where to start, what to do on LinkedIn, let me tell you this. For the first time, when I started, I didn't know what to say or what to write. I'm just like you, because I was not born a LinkedIn person. I didn't know what to say on there. But what I will say is that because I'm someone who really enjoys learning, I used to go on LinkedIn and share what I've learned in any course that I was doing. And also, what I used to do a lot was to share a lot of courses that I'm doing on LinkedIn, because I used to do a lot of courses, and then I'll go there, talk about those courses. And then remember, during COVID-19, there was a challenge that we got into, which I think is the one that made me to get a lot of people that challenge, because we were in a group where we were posting every day for the 21 days. Remember when there was lockdown? So people tried to maximize on the lockdown, capitalize on lockdown, and they came up with challenges that we should do for LinkedIn so that we can grow our networks. Then that's how I started to talk and to be active. Now, if you're someone who doesn't know what to say on LinkedIn, and you also have a lot of things to say, but you don't know how to say them, I think, guys, you look at what you like, your passions and stuff, and also what you have learned, you have gathered in the previous years of your education or your career. Because now you don't go on LinkedIn because you already know things. There are people there that are willing to hear you. They want to hear what you're about to say. And I always say this, guys, to you, that even though you think you don't have a lot of things to say, or maybe people won't listen to you, I'll tell you this: I have people that are listening to me, and now I used to say I don't know what to say, and I don't think I have something that's worthy of being listened to. But there's nothing like that. Everyone else, guys, if you are a human being, there's something that is worthy from you. So don't ever think that you can't say anything that is going to make people to listen to you, because now it means that you are the first person that is not trusting in herself or himself. So how do you think that the next person is going to trust you? Because if you don't trust yourself, don't ever think that the other person is going to trust you. The only way that people trust you is because of how you show up for yourself. And they're like, nah, even if we don't look at this person like she's the it girl, but she is the it girl because of how this person shows up. So people respect you because you also respect yourself. There's no one that's going to respect you if you don't respect yourself, because the way you carry yourself is the one that makes people to respect you. So go on there and show up, talk about whatever that you can talk about. You have 12 years of high school career. You've been from primary to high school. That's 12 years of education. So you want to tell me that you didn't learn anything there? You don't have you didn't have challenges that you can talk about, because that's how you grow your platforms. Sometimes you go in there, you talk about challenges that you faced in your high school life, in your primary life, right? You talk about those things. You're going to meet people that also face the same challenges. Now you are in a community that is going to be discussing the same things. It's either you guys teach people about how to navigate those spaces, or you get to you teach others how to navigate those spaces, and then you get to also tell people how you have navigated the spaces. So there's always something that you can teach people from your tertiary level. Even if you think like, I'm unemployed, who is going to listen to someone who's unemployed? For the fact that you're unemployed, you have lessons already that can talk about what do you face in your daily life of being unemployed, so that can help the next person to cope. Because if you can cope on you being unemployed, the way that you're coping help the other person to cope. So if they see that, okay, this person copes like this, she is very unemployed, she has been unemployed for this much, and I'm also unemployed, or maybe this person recently got unemployed, but this is how they're coping. So now we are teaching them ways on how to cope with unemployment. If sometimes you get depressed, how do you face depression? Guys, all I'm saying is that out there are people that want to listen to you. They want to listen to your story. So sometimes you talk about your life. I always say that you don't have to tell us everything that's happening in your life. Keep your life private if you want to keep it private. Some people are making money with making their lives public, but it's not how all of us are going to make it. So you can take few things from your life that you think people can learn from. Some people had babies at a very young age. So we still face those things even today. There are people that still have get pregnant very young. So how did you cope with your teenage pregnancy? How can you teach other people? Because now there are things that happen to us as if like they are bad things. Yes, to other people and even to us when they're happening, they are bad things. But because there is no dustbin to throw a human being, there's always a way that God redeems you, or you redeem yourself from anything that has happened to you. So now you have a lesson. Teach the other person. How have you coped to that thing? So maybe LinkedIn is not the right place. You will feel like that. But in every space in your life, there's a way that you can incorporate what's happening in your life professionally, right? Incorporate what's happening in your life as a person. Incorporate it with the professional life of yours and see if you're not going to win. Like, currently, I don't have examples, and also it's because I don't want to make examples. I do have examples, but I don't want to make examples because it's not about me. So I'm not in a space to talk about people, how they've managed to do these things, right? But yeah, guys, I think what I wanted to tell you is that you DM people, you talk to people on LinkedIn, you send DMs. I just said that I'm going to share with you guys other milestones that I've got, like other mini jobs. I'm saying mini because maybe they didn't have much money, but they've placed me somewhere, right? I've created a community on LinkedIn that has helped me to cope in some way, or even like people that I never knew. There are people even today. Oh, this is so blank. There are people even today that I don't know personally, but they've assisted me in a way. There were days, guys, I was not employed and I was staying in the CBD. Sometimes, some days I wouldn't have money to rent, but because I have like people that I know I now built from LinkedIn, I used to, because we used to have like conversations every day. Those people helped me to rent a place, not because they were moneyed, but I used to like do small jobs for them and they'll pay me. Sometimes they wouldn't even want me to work, but because now they know me, because first of all, before people are willing to give you something, they should know you. You should build trust. So how do you build trust? If you go on LinkedIn, you scroll, you go out, you scroll, you go out. You have to be active so that people see you a lot on their timelines and they'll be like, this like is a human being, is a real person. Because now if you scroll, you go out, no one's gonna trust you. People think you're a scammer, which is why you need to put a very good profile picture of you on LinkedIn. Don't put these pictures, like put your half picture. But me being me, I didn't put my half picture. Like I put a picture that I took in my morning, but I made it professional. It's me sitting down in that picture. I'm sitting down as if I'm a model or something. Yeah, if you check me out, I think I'm a dear, you'll see I'm sitting as if I'm a model or something on LinkedIn. But I made it look professional, you know. I remember that picture. I was in a party. I was supporting one of my friends. He was having a party in Maboneng, so I was there, and then I took a picture. So I always maximize on those events because I didn't take it with my own phone. It was someone's phone. So I always maximize on events, take pictures with camera, with good phones, and then I use them to do whatever that I have to do professionally. So I may have like said a lot in this video, but all I'm saying is that go on LinkedIn, go on social media, be there, be active. You don't get monetizing. You don't monetize social media by being quiet. Even if you don't want to talk too much or maybe show your face, you find ways to create content where you're not showing your face. Right now, I think I can do content where I'm not showing my face because I've been showing my face a lot, so I'm good. But now, when you're starting out, I don't advise you to start content where you're not going to show your face because now people don't trust you if you want them to give you money. I know there are instances like that where people just do their business without being known and they get the money online, but it's not ideal, more especially in SA because we've been scammed a lot. So I don't know if you got anything from this video, but I'll show you how I got my job on LinkedIn. I'll give you the screenshot, and then everything else I said, it was please show up for yourself on social media. Don't be afraid because you know a lot. Your skills can make you a lot of money. And I will be unpacking those things, guys, and also how I've made money using LinkedIn and how I continue making, like even now, the business I'm doing, I get a lot of my clients from TikTok. I don't go around marketing. I don't even create ads like that for marketing. I just go on LinkedIn sometimes, go on TikTok, all these are my platforms that I'm using, and then I share the testimonies, and then that's how I get my clients, the next client. So your last client is as good as your work is as good as your last client. So if you have clients that can say good things about you, then you have the business. Yeah, thanks guys. I am going now and see you on the next video.